Hi guys, welcome to this new series on React. In this one, we're going to be learning React absolutely from scratch. That is, we'll start with the easy topics and move on to the hard ones. If you want notes that you can refer to while learning from YouTube, you can visit my Instagram page, which is there in the description box below the front-end developer. I've already uploaded notes on basic concepts that are there in React. Now let's move on to what is React. React is a JavaScript library which is used for building user interfaces. It is created and maintained by Facebook. Now, why am I saying library and not a framework? The main focus of React is to build rich user interfaces. It does not focus on other aspects of the application. For example, if you want to store data on application level, we have another library which is Redux, which can be seamlessly integrated with React. So there are many third-party libraries which are out there which can be easily integrated with React, and these third-party libraries are the ones that will be taking care of other aspects of React. And the main focus of React is only on building rich user interfaces. Now let's understand why one would want to learn React. There are two main points that I would like to focus on. The first one being React follows component-based architecture, and because of that component-based architecture, we can write highly reusable code and it is much easier to maintain. The second reason is React lies on the concept called virtual DOM, and this virtual DOM concept is a bit different from the normal DOM that we know of. Here, the updates are much faster, and we'll take a small example to understand this particular point. First, let's understand what we mean by component-based architecture. Now, let's say you want to create a card component which displays some data with some sort of background color. Now, the data and the color is going to be different every time user clicks on a button. It's basically going to come, let's say, from an API. Now, do you need to create separate components every time for different data and different colors? No. You can create one component in React, that is, write code for one component, and just like how functions take arguments, a component can take arguments in form of props we will be looking at in the future. But basically, just like passing arguments, we are saying that we want to render data1 and the background should be green. Similarly, here the data should be data2 and color should be red, right? You are able to render different looking UI by just writing one component, and we will be doing this shortly in the coming videos. Now, the second point is we want to understand the concept of virtual DOM. Now, let's say you buy a brand new car and accidentally you break the headlights of your car. Now, would it make sense for you to replace each part of your car with a new part and not just the headlights? No, right? It doesn't make sense. We are better off replacing the headlights of the car instead of every part of the car. Similarly, let's say this is our application here and we have different parts of the application which we have written code for. This is basically part of the DOM. And let's say you have updated a part of the DOM. Now, does it mean that if you update a part of the DOM, it is necessary for you to re-render the entire DOM? This is going to be expensive and time-taking, right? So in case of virtual DOM that React relies on, it basically re-renders only the part of your DOM which has updated, which is this red part. Other parts are not touched and left as it is. This makes the process of re-render very fast, and that's why React is faster, which is also why it is preferred. So this is it for this particular introductory video. In the next video, we will look at how to do setup for a project and get started with React and also understand the folder structure. Thank you.